Today we're going to learn a song originally sung by a native Hawaiian. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm glad to see you back again for more Ukulele 101. You may have guessed that that native Hawaiian we were talking about earlier was the great Don Ho, and we're going to learn his hit, Tiny Bubbles. Let's dive right in. Last week, you remember we learned the D chord and the A chord. Today we're going to learn two more chords again. The first is the D7th, and the second will be the C minor. This will be the first minor chord that we've worked on, so that should be exciting. Let's get right to that D7th chord. Here's the chord diagram, and the easiest way I can tell you to play this is to put your fingers in the same position that you used to play the D chord, and then lift your index finger so that you've just got two fingers on the neck. So you've got a middle finger on the first string, 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And that's the D7th chord. Okay, pretty easy, huh? So now let's look at the C minor chord. Here's the chord diagram, and as you can see, the shape looks very similar to what we used for the D chord. And if you want to try to play it that way, let's put our fingers on the ukulele in the shape of that D chord. Now move all 3 fingers down 1 string and up 1 fret. And that's the C minor chord. Now another way you can play that is by taking 1 finger, whichever one you're comfortable with, and placing it on all 3 of the bottom strings. Depending on the size of your fingers, that might be a little difficult for you, but if you can do it, great. This is the way I'm going to play it. You may remember from last time that I told you I don't play the D chord that way because you have to bend your finger back to keep that A string ringing. But now, since we're on the bottom 3 strings, you don't have to do that bend, and it's pretty easy to play with just that 1 finger. Okay, so let's get right to the song. We're going to do 1 verse, 1 bridge, and then repeat that first verse again. And when we get to the end of the song, we're going to take the last line and repeat it 3 times. Let me show you how that's going to go. We're going to play the first 2 times the same way, and then the 3rd time through, we're just going to strum on the beat, on the start of the measure actually, just 1 strum per measure, and that's where we're going to bring in that C minor. Let me show you how that's going to go. With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Okay, that won't be hard to do. I just wanted you to see it before we got there, and that's the only place in the song where we're going to use that C minor chord. You may have noticed we're using the same strumming pattern as last week, the down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So this will give you some more practice with that pattern if you're not used to it from last week's Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, to start the song, we're going to start on the D7th chord, but the song is actually in the key of G. So the D7th is just kind of a little intro to the G, and just like at the end, we're only going to strum this D7th once for the whole measure. Let me show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tiny bubbles. Okay, so pretty easy, just a little introductory note, or chord, should I say, and then we're going to come in on that G, and I'm sure you're familiar with this song, so let's just go to it. I'm going to count it in. We're going to hold the D7th for 1 measure, and then right to the D, and have the lyrics below, along with where the chord changes are. I'm sure you'll find it easy to follow, and let's get going with Don Ho's Tiny Bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me happy, make make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles make me warm all over, with a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. So here's to the golden moon, here's to the silver sea, but mostly here's a toast to you and me. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me happy, make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles make me warm all over, with a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. And there you have it, Tiny Bubbles by the great Don Ho. I'm sure you're going to love playing this one. We've used just about every chord we've ever learned. I think the only one we let out is the F. And sorry, F, there's just no place for you in this song. All right, have fun this week. Keep on playing your ukulele, and I'll see you next time for more Ukulele 101.